Y'all, this is just one of the craziest Saturdays I've ever had. I'm just on a roll today. So I almost forgot that I signed up for a mystery shop at my local Lowe's in my small town, and it had to be done before 5 o'clock this afternoon. Well, I run out of my house, literally. I just got here a few minutes ago. I walked in, and the whole mystery shop was to go to the appliance area and talk to an associate about some Samsung washer and dryer that does everything that a dry cleaner could practically do. So I walk to that department and I see a very tall gentleman at his, department desk, I should say. We make eye contact. I'm so close to him, and his name is so big, like written in Sharpie, that I could read his name. We'll call him Joe, but it wasn't Joe. And I smile at him. I walk a little closer. I watch him duck down. Oh, he maybe dropped a pen or something. I didn't think anything of it. Well, he didn't come back up. And I walk over to where he was at his little station. He's no longer there, like a magician. I'm like, where the hell did Joe go? Like, am I seeing shit? What the F? So I walk around the appliance department and I don't see Joe anymore. I'm like, I might have had a little too much of Mary Jane last night. I'm questioning myself. Like, am I losing my mind? Maybe I don't need to be doing this today. Then all of a sudden, I see Joe at the end of the next the aisle start. I see Joe's half of his face like this behind a shelf. And I'm like, did Joe run away from me? Did Joe literally, dodge me? So I start walking over there nonchalantly. I wasn't going to call him out. He starts moving and walking away from me after we made eye contact again. I'm like, I'm not chasing anybody today to do their job. I ain't doing it. I've had to deal with this stuff before, but never to this degree where it was so, obvious, So I go back to the appliance area and I stand there and I see another associate. I knew it wasn't her department, but I ask her, I'm like, is anyone working this department today? And she's like, Joe is. Let me go find him for you. So she gets on the phone at Joe's department desk, calls for Joe. We stand there for about 3 minutes, no Joe. She's like, well, I don't think he's on lunch break. And I'm not going to give anything away. I'm going to let all this play out naturally like I'm supposed to. And she's like, have you seen anyone? And I was honest. I won't lie for anyone. I told her exactly what I just experienced. And she's like, well, maybe he was working for another customer, but just maybe on the phone. I'm like, maybe. I mean, who am I to say? So she goes and walks the the other departments, the shelves and everything. She sees Joe. She asked Joe, what's going on? And Joe, made up some crazy stuff. I didn't see her. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Joe comes back to the department. I ask him my questions that I'm supposed to, and he knows nothing. Absolutely nothing, or doesn't want to try. And I was like, do you even have this unit in stock? Which they did. They had a display. I even saw it and walked over to it. He lied to me and said no, that it would be there on Wednesday. I can't override what he said, so I had to flow with it. And I started asking him other questions, because he could literally go on his computer and answer these questions even if they didn't have the units in stock. And he was just like, well, I won't know anything till they get there. The laziest Lowe's employee I have ever met in my entire life. So it's not a reveal, unfortunately, which really sucks. I would love that to be the case, but it's not. But complete and total fail. What is wrong with you? You're a grown man at work and you're going to run from somebody that is trying to give you money for your business and, keep your hours up. What the hell? So now I have to sit here and write a horrible report that is truly honest, and God only knows what's going to happen to Joe. Just do your job. That's all I'm asking. Thanks for hearing me rant. Happy Saturday.